Right, listen up. Big stories breaking out of paradise today, Fife. From Dermot Desmond shutting the door on a 200 million offer to Calmac himself sending a blunt message straight to the Celtic board after that Champions League disaster. And stick around because the last story is the one that'll blow your mind and it could change everything up front for the Hoops. So make sure you watch right through to the end. Hit that subscribe button so we can smash our 500 subscriber target and get this Celtic news to every fan around the world. Let's smash this together. Every single sub counts. Hit that button and be part of the Celtic family. Let's show the blue side who really runs Glasgow. Right, let me tell you this one straight because it's the kind of thing that gets every Celtic heart racing. And no, not in a good way. After crashing out in bloody Kazakhstan, the anger's not just about the football anymore, it's about the whole setup behind the scenes. You know it, I know it, we all feel it. No, folk are calling for change, for revolution, for someone at the top to finally stand up and give real answers. But here's the kicker. Dermot Desmond's not going anywhere. Not for 200 million quid, not for 3 times that, not for anything. The man's as stubborn as the Glasgow rain in November. Desmond owns more than 32 million shares, worth nearly 60 million quid, but he says it loud and clear. No chance, no matter the price. He's not selling up, he's not stepping aside, and he's not letting go of his grip on Celtic identity. He's been called the absentee landlord, hiding behind his son Ross at AGMs, and let's be honest, look, I'll give him this. He's been a Celtic fan for over 50 years. He calls himself privileged to own the shares, and he swears he'll never sell. That loyalty might sound romantic to him, but to me, it feels like being chained to a rock while the storm keeps battering you. And while the chants of sack the board ring out from Paradise to Sauchy Hall Street, Desmond's unmoved. The only thing he could do right now to show some respect to you, the Celtic fan, is to come out of the shadows and face the support head-on at the AGM. But here's the real question I want to throw at you, and I want your honest thoughts in the comments. If Desmond refuses to sell and keeps running Celtic his way, would you rather keep him for the so-called stability or see him forced out for fresh blood, even if it risks the club's structure? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's giant. Laldy till we hit 500 mad Celtic daffs. Now this, my friend, is when you know things are serious. Calmac, our captain, the heartbeat of Celtic, the guy who usually keeps it cool and calm, has come out swinging at the board. And if Calmac's speaking like this, you can bet the dressing room's boiling over. Straight after that horror show against Kairat Almaty, he didn't bother dressing it up, didn't hide behind cliches, he said it plain. The squad needs help, bodies in the door, reinforcements now. That's not me saying it. That's not you shouting it from the stands. That's the captain himself calling it out for the whole world to hear. And let's be honest, when has Calmac ever made a scene? Exactly never. That's why this hits like a Glasgow punch on a frosty Sauchy Hall night. The man's carried Celtic on his back for years, and now he's demanding support. He knows, you know, I know. You don't go into a Champions League campaign with holes all over the pitch and expect miracles. Rodgers has been waving the red flag all summer, and now even Calmac's put it on the table. Back us or watch us crumble. But here's the thing, if the board can ignore the captain, the leader, the guy who bleeds green and white every single week, then who the hell will they listen to? That's the burning question. So let me throw it at you. If Calmac himself is now pleading for signings, do you reckon this board will finally wake up? Or are they so stubborn they'll let him down just like they let the support down in Kazakhstan? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's jai it loudy till we hit 500 mad. Celtic daffs. Now here's one to get the blood pumping. Jamie Vardy to Celtic. You heard me right. The same Vardy who terrorized Premier League defenses, banged them in for fun at Leicester, and still managed 9 goals last season despite being in a team going down. The lad's 38, but don't let that fool you. He's still sharper than a frosty wind coming through Parkhead on a winter night. And look, Rodgers knows him inside out from their days together at Leicester. You can just picture it now, Paradise bouncing as Vardy legs it past some poor defender who thought an age had slowed him down. But while that sounds brilliant, here's the kicker. It's brutal news for Adam Idah. The Irish lad's been trying to prove he can lead the line, but let's be honest, he hasn't exactly set the heather on fire. 1 goal here, 1 goal there, but never that ruthless streak a proper Celtic number 9 needs. And if Vardy walks through that door, Idah's chances of starting are as slim as the Rangers winning a European final. You know how that ends. Vardy's a proven goal scorer. He's done it at every level. And if Rodgers fancies him as the main man, Idah could be warming the bench quicker than you can say Paradise. So here's the big one for you. Do you take a 38-year-old Jamie Vardy, who still knows where the net is, even if it crushes Idah's hopes? Or do you stick with the lad, give him the run of games, and risk another season of frustration up top? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's GI. Aight, Loudy, till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts.